Good afternoon. My name is Haesun Kim, advisor of Gangnam Labor Law Firm. Today, with Labor Attorney Jung Bong-soo, we will discuss about the Labor Union Act, Article 2, and in the definition, we will talk about the industrial actions. So, could you explain the terminology first?
Okay, hello. How are you today? This is Bong-soo Jung, Korean labor attorney. So, industrial action according to the Labor Union Act means collective action to refuse to provide the labor service collectively. This act we call industrial action. So, simply we say strike. Also the occupation of the company property, or a slow down strike, or some work to rule, or picketing. Also these are labor unions strikes, also industrial action. Also in order to defend their property, company can have their own industrial action. We call it the lockout strike. So employer can lock out, they can close the factory in order to protect their property. So when union takes a strike, then employer cannot operate their business. Then those people who don't participate in those strike, still employer should pay their wage, the suspension allowance up to 70% of their average wages. So it's a huge amount of money. So in order to avoid such some additional pay while they cannot operate their business, then employer take their own strike. It is called the lockout. Yeah.
I see. So in this section, one of the activities under the industrial action is the sabotage. What is the meaning of sabotage in this industrial action?
Okay, sabotage is a kind of slow down strike, or they try to destroy their own property. The company's property. So main reason is to achieve their own goal, that is improving their working condition. So sabotage, or sabotage is like some picketing, or more than picketing. They can do something like they do some campaigning, not like they advertise their product negatively to the people. The main reason is to improve their working condition based on the better working, collective agreement. So the purpose of strike is to improve their working condition by making their collective agreements. In this process, labor union must have the stronger the bargaining power. Then they can have a better strike. So employer, they don't want to increase your wage, or they don't want to give more benefit to workers. The reason is more benefit, then it will cause more cost. Then company may lose their more profit. So I think that is a kind of big conflict between employee and labor union. Sabotage is one of those strikes. Yeah.
I see. So there must be some requirement and certain condition where the workers can start and allowed legally to do the industrial action. So what is the condition?
So strike means labor union and the workers collectively refuse to provide the labor service. Then we call it strike. So in order to be a justifiable strike, employer should, labor union must follow legal requirement. That is, they must make some decision for strike, like based on collective agreement for those decisions whether they go on strike or not. So this collective voting process is required. Also, they must go through a mediation process in the labor commission. So, while employer and union have some collective bargaining, then both parties get the certain status they could not get to the agreement. In such a case, we call labor dispute. Then they must participate in mediation process in the labor commission. So then after mediation process, it will take 10 days. Then after 10 days, they will be permitted for strike, holding strike. So these two requirements is the collective decision process for strike. Second one is they must go through this mediation process. Then labor union will have so right to take strike legally. So these are some legally allowed. This legal requirement for having some justifiable strike. So without justifiable strike, labor union and their workers will be responsible for disciplinary action or some civil and criminal the liability. Yeah.
I see. Thank you very much for your detailed explanation of industrial action. Do you want to make any additional comment?
I want to make one comment. So industrial action, this is the one of the three rights of labor. So labor, workers have a right to have an independent association. It is called the labor union, and labor union have a right to ask collective bargaining. Also, third right is they can take collective action. Industrial action. Why it is allowed for industrial action is without industrial action they cannot force employee to accept their demand. So I think industrial action is kind of one. This is a basic right for labor union. So through collective action, they can have a better or improve the collective agreement. So this is the process of some labor right. Yeah.
I see. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.